Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got some US craft beer this time round. Haven't had much US stuff of late. It's been a bit quiet on the front here in Australia. I feel like just distribution and taxes, we just haven't got as much this year as what we have previous years, which is a bit of a shame. You're not seeing the likes of like Sierra Nevada and Firestone Walker and those types like we used to, which, they were readily available back in the day. So it's a real shame. Anyway, this is Cellarmaker Brewing Company. They're out of Oakland, California. It's called Wild Gooseberry Chase. So it's a 100% Nelson Sauvin hopped hazy IPA at 7.1%. So yeah, Nelson Sauvin is a Kiwi hop. It says freestyle hops, so that's the farm in New Zealand. Nelson Sauvin, a top variety grown exclusively in New Zealand, known for its gooseberry, white grape, and diesel aromas, is one of the hardest hop varieties to procure, along with having a frustratingly wide fluctuation in quality. We are fortunate to partner with Freestyle Farms in New Zealand, grower of the finest Nelson in the world. The literal end to our wild goose chase. Kia ora. Cool. Cheers to the chats. Most have come in from my previous stream of a West Coast Pilsner by White Bay, which was quite nice. So we got Evie, we got Smokey. God, Evie, you didn't give me much time. A man's got to pee. Cheers, Rob. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, no worries, mate. We did a stream before this one. I think that's everyone. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm a lady. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh, nice crack on the can. So yeah, I got this from Redwood Tasting Room in Fitzroy North, one of my favourite venues in Melbourne. I sort of hadn't been there for years, and I've returned of late. And now when I walk in there, the guy's like, "Hey, Warrnambool," because we must have just had some drunken chat about Warrnambool one night, so he just calls me Warrnambool. He's a good dude. Anyway, so his name is Simon. So Simon the barman, he's the main barman at this place. He's pretty much like the bar manager, the main dude you always see there all the time. He he said with this one and the Galaxy one that they were drinking really good late. Like they've been around for a bit now, and he said the Galaxy one's his current favourite beer. And he said, yeah, if you like Nelson, he goes, you got to try this one. He said it's drinking really good for how old it is. So I'm like, okay, done. Looks bloody nice. And that's the colour in my camera is shit as well. It's more, just think it's more bright orange in the camera. So yeah, it's worthy of a photo. I should be taking a photo. Oh well. Like a fluffy 2-finger white head, maybe 3. Yeah, like a vibrant orange, like medium color orange. I would say cloudy in appearance. It's not like full on super haze like opaque. Um, Probably light carbonation and medium body. Looks good. Let's go a whiff. Oh, yes, it smells amazing. Oh, I can't think of how it goes. Damn it. I know what you're referring to, but I just can't remember how it goes. Who sings it? Where am I up to with the chat? There we go. Old Peculiar. Yes. So gooseberry, I'm not sure exactly where it's from, whether it's a New Zealand thing or it's like maybe an Asian berry or something, but I think generally gooseberry is like a white or a green color. And yeah, quite often with this hop, you'll get like gooseberry and white grape. It's the type of hop and the type of beer that's very similar to like a Sauvignon Blanc white wine. It's definitely if you had a friend that was a white wine drinker and you wanted to give them a craft beer that reminded them of the wine they drink, give them like a hazy IPA with Nelson in it. Back and showered. What are you ready to party? Oh, okay. So is that where they're originally from, or they're probably like are they a global berry? So that's the thing with berries. It's like, I mean, it's like chilies. It's like other things. They grow in different regions. But yeah, I know that like strawberries and that definitely differ in the different countries they're grown in. I've tried like European berries, like strawberries, and then tried Aussie ones, and I feel like the Aussie strawberries are very like earthy and bitter. Some of the ones you have from like fucking I don't know, like France or Italy or wherever they grow them there. When I've tried them, they're like sweet, and I feel like they're nicer. We know that song. Yeah, yeah. I thought that said Sammy, it's raining blood. Slayer. Slayer are heavy and I enjoy them. Oh yeah, cool. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I've just always found strawberries very overrated. I don't know what it is. I reckon women hype up avocado way too much. I think that's overrated. I was going to say overrated. There was something else we were talking about the other day saying it's overrated. Some type of food. Yeah. Yeah, you'd sort of feel like South Africa's climate would be similar to parts of Australia. Suppose I should have a smell or I had a smell, but have a taste of this beer. I haven't actually described what I was getting on the nose. I just said it smelt fucking awesome. If it tastes like it smells, it's going to be a very nice beer. So you're getting the old gooseberry, obviously. White grapes there, but not as punchy as you'd think. You're definitely getting passion fruit, and I feel like a touch of peach as well. And then it's like grassy and floral. It's got a real like perfumey sort of aroma to it, and yeah, sort of like musty and dank. There's a touch of some sort of citrus, like I'm going to say grapefruit, but it's sort of like maybe leaning towards like pink grapefruit because it's not really bitter. It's like there's a touch of sort of sweetness as well. I mean, it could even be a touch of some tangerine or some orange or some mandarin or something like that as well. Like there's even like a touch of lemon zest. It just smells so good, so fruity. Like you could encapsulate the smell and have it as like a scent, like on those things you dangle in your car. Like that's how nice it is. Welcome back in, Yaska. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get into it, boys and girls. Cheers. Mmm. Simon, good call, bro. I'm going to say this one's better than the Galaxy one. That's what you need, though. You just every now and then, when you're purchasing beer, I go into shops and I'm always very knowledgeable and know that probably 95% of people I deal with, I have greater knowledge than them. But every now and then, you'll just get that one person that knows their shit and they recommend you something and you take their word and you're like, yeah, well done, mate. Good effort. That's what Simon's done right here. He knows his shit. It's even got a touch of pineapple. Fuck yeah. 100% Nelson. And it's like, I would say that this beer is probably already about 7 or 8 months old, but it is drinking. That's awesome. Well done, Cellarmaker. You may be in a rough area of Cali, but you sure know how to make some good beers. Oh, yeah. How ridiculous is the price of cigars in Australia, dude? I don't know if you've ever went to buy them here. Oh my God. Last time I went to buy one, I nearly had a fucking heart attack. I was just like, are you fucking for real? And then I looked up the price of it, the exact same cigar in America. It was $4, and in Australia it was like 55. What a fucking joke. Yep. That's one thing I'd love as a present of someone. If someone ever comes to Australia and they've been to like fucking South America or Mexico or even like Asia or somewhere and they can get sort of, even if they're just cheap cigars, I just want like a little collection of cigars just to have sitting there and pull them out on a special occasion. I mean, I could do it myself if I trap next time I travel. It's just, yeah, what? It's a fucking joke how expensive they are in Australia. I don't know how they sell any. They must just sit there for years. Where do you get them sent from? Or is that too personal of a question? Yeah. Like I was absolutely gobsmacked when I just went in pricing them, and it was like this big, and it wasn't even a thick boy. It was like the I don't know, just the like a pinky finger sort of thickness. And like the lady's like, oh yeah, this one's 55, this one's 80. What, are you fucking serious? I remember when I was in Thailand, I was getting these thick cigars, like full on Cuban size. You'd get like a big box of like 20 of them, and it'd be like $10. It's like, wow. I mean, I know Thailand's cheap, but Australia is just excessively expensive. Yeah. Oh, that's what I do, just the old quick in and out. I don't want to be inhaling that shit. I don't even smoke cigarettes. Back to this brilliant beer. I wish the color would show up in the camera. It's a very nice looking beer, but it does look nice in the camera, but the color's not right. It's like a real bright orange. That's so good. It's got the right amount of sweetness as well. I would like, yeah. Is AI ever going to produce something where we could like you just put it to the camera and people can like go up and have a smell of it? That would be awesome. Smell-o-vision. Willy Wonka was onto something. Hit the old thumbs up too, peeps, if you haven't yet. And yeah, as I said, possibility of a Twitch hangout after this. Might have to get loose. I do have some cheap beers now as well, so we could even have a couple of cheapies and then have some wild turkey rye, or I could have a rye and go back to a beer and vice versa. Yeah, I just want to play some tunes and crack on. If people wanted to, they could even come up on the panel as well. Not sure what tunes, it'll just be a mix, pick at random. Good thing about this beer is it's a the big 500 mil, I think. Seems to be lasting quite a while. Yeah. And like they'd be real good quality ones, so you'd be happy to pay that. I just don't want to pay $50-something for some pathetic thing that's worth like a fucking penny in the country it's from. Oh yeah. Yeah, well the cheap beer I've got's one of the 4X variations. 4X Summer Lime. I thought I'll give that a crack and I'll probably review it for Macro Monday. Um, yeah, I just got a 6-pack of that when I got the bottle of rye. But yeah, looking forward to this rye. I think with the rye, I'll try it just straight, and then I reckon I'll try it with some Coke as well. You got to sort of try the different options. But yeah, I've been craving like a bourbon and Coke or a whiskey and Coke like all week. Yeah, what a fuckwit. I've seen some good footage lately, Phil, that inspires me to get real fit and start going back to martial arts and that again. Just of yeah, illegal migrants sort of overstepping the mark and just getting the absolute shit flogged out of them. It's like, yep, I could see that happening in Melbourne if I stumble across it. Yeah, there was one I seen today, and this guy was carrying on in the street with his whole fucking spiel about praising Allah and fuck all the other people and all that sort of shit. And then he started whacking the guy's car. So the guy just got out of the car and just beat the life out of him. I'm like, yeah, raging. People are just fed up. They're going to take the law into their own hands. That's the good thing about when you've got no one out there. No one out there. I mean, I have people that obviously love me and want me around and would worry about me if I was in trouble, because I don't have a partner and my family are distant, and it's like I don't have anyone to worry about or to rely on me, sort of thing. So if shit ever gets unstuck, it's like I can just do what I want. Like that attitude that Ricky Gervais has in the show where his wife's died. That exact mentality when those guys try to rob him, and he's like, "Okay, then let's go for it." And they're like on the back foot; they don't know how to handle it. Oh yeah, yeah. I got to check that out. I remember you saying last night you did that. It was good to hear you. Like when you sent me that voice message, mate. It was good to hear your voice, just to put a voice to the name. It's like Craig that lives in Sydney. That yeah, it's quite often here in the chat. He he popped up a video for me one time, and it's just cool to get to see the face behind the name. We've got a great community. I love it. And I love this fucking beer. So yeah, tomorrow I'm probably it depends what goes on tonight, but if I do beer reviews tomorrow, it's more than likely going to be earlier in the day. or like early afternoon, just because I have to get up at 3 o'clock Monday morning, so it won't be anything like this time of night. This time of night, hopefully, I'll be deep asleep. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally see why you're having trouble now. The fact that it's owned by a particular group, they just wouldn't want you there interfering because it's, yeah, fucking with them making money. That's all it'd be. They'd have no social conscience at all. Conscience. That beer is outstanding. Nah, let it out, brother. I say it all the time. You're can't even think of the word for it. What's the proper word to use for swearing? Starts with F, doesn't it? And no, not fuck. Like when people, oh no, does it start with P? Oh, I can't think of the word. Someone help me. What's the polite term to use for swearing? Profanity. Profanity is the word I was thinking of. Your profanity is safe with me. Just let it all out. Yeah. Yeah, cussing. Cuss is another good one for it. Yeah. It's one of those things, Yasker. It's like in today's world, you've got to be a realist. And with what's going on, you can't help but sometimes say stuff that people aren't going to like, but they don't give a fuck about us. So it's like you just got to say what you think. imagine the shit that imagine the shit that, like, yeah, a lot of these other foreigners or religious groups say about us when they're walking all over us like they do. They would make massive fun of us. They couldn't give a shit. Yeah, fucking oath, man. Look at the UK and Europe. It's fucked. 50 years time, man, it's going to be an absolute shithole in Europe and the UK. I keep forgetting I've got real short hair now. I'm like, I'll take my hat off. I'm like, where the fuck's my hair gone? Nah, fuck that. Or another option is if you come to Australia, you have to fight against the local to stay here. It's like, come on. Always look whenever you see them in one-on-one situations, they always get battered. They just they hang out there because of their sheer massive numbers. That's when they seem to flourish because, yeah, we just don't have the numbers they do. Yeah, yeah, fucking oath. I've been watching some pretty bad videos lately. It's like if it gets to a stage where they outnumber people in their country, you will pretty much be owned by them. And if they don't want to use you as their own personal slaves, they'll put you up for a market like a trade sort of thing, and people can buy you. That's how bad it is. Because, like, yeah, just sheer weight of numbers. Like, if there's, I don't know, say 50 million of them, and there's only like, I don't know, 3 million white European types or something, and you've got no way to protect yourself, it's like, what are you going to do? How are you going to, yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, exactly. The good thing is China and Islam clash. So that's one thing that's sort of gonna, in Australia, we're definitely not as bad off as what Europe and that is. There's still some grey areas in Australia. But it's definitely starting to show. I've seen some footage of local churches getting surrounded by them doing their ceremonial stuff around the church. In other words, showing that they're going to take over the land in this church soon, and we just have to take it. Whereas if we were to surround a synagogue and carry on with all that bullshit, we'd get locked up. It's just so fucked how they seem to be able to do what they want. Oh, don't disturb them. They're in their prayer. Yeah. I feel sorry for you guys, Phil. It is way worse there than I actually thought. That's another thing where it's probably a good thing living in the country and not in the city. You're like a few years sort of behind. Anyway, boys and girls, less politics, more good times. I heard a question today. I'll ask the chat and see what answers we get. Let's pretend that you are the organizer of a 3-day music event. Who are the three bands or artists that you're going to have as your three like main performers? And they can be dead as well, dead or alive. Anyone out there got any suggestions? When I seen it, it was like, oh yeah, there's some good answers there. It's definitely a good way to sort of, you can sort of see what type of music people are into by the answers they give. For me, I'd have to go Led Zeppelin in their prime. Um, yeah, it's hard. See, I would love to see the Beatles. I reckon they'd be fucking awesome. Queen would be good. Alice in Chains when Lane was still alive. Um, yeah, there's just so many good musicians out there. Yeah. Yeah, well, as a lot of people say, most people that are on the left They normally don't have the struggles and that's why they're on the left. And then if they're hardworking people and trying to buy a house and realise how shit the decisions are for the left, then they start to voyage towards the right. Fuck 'em. You've lived here for years, Evie. You've had dogs all your life. If they're not happy with it, fuck off. If I seen honestly, if I seen a Muslim attack a dog for no reason, just go up and like harm the dog, I would harm them. I would not even think twice about it. If I was just in the street and seen, yeah, someone just go up and like stab someone's dog because they didn't like it or something, I would just knock them out. I would be. I am a massive dogs for me are the fucking bee's knees, and like just because you've moved here and your ideologies you don't agree with dogs, it's like dogs are a common thing in Australia. We love them. They're like people to us. So yeah, if you're going to come here and start doing that shit, well, you better deal with the consequences. I remember I was at Bell's Beach in Torquay, and I had Angus with me, and this family of that kind were whinging about my dog, and he was on a leash. There was no harm, and they're there going off and carrying on. I just told them to get fucked. I'm like, there's no issue here. Just fuck off. Yeah, Queen would be a popular one. Kylie Minogue, Pussycat Dolls, and Metallica. Yeah. It's okay to mix it up. Easy beats. Yeah, I know you love them. AC/DC with Bon Scott, Nickelback, Beatles, or Bee Gees. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, I fucking love Leonard Skinner. Fuck, they're good. I feel like they're underrated. Like, even though they're a fairly big band, like I prefer them over like the Eagles and some of those massive bands. I just think they're fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, there's just so many bands I'd love to have there, but if you wanted something that just so many people are going to get around, yeah, like, I don't know. I think Queen would just be the ultimate. There wouldn't be many people out there that would hate Queen because they've sort of got a bit of everything. And like same with ACDC, like ACDC in their younger years, it's like hardly anyone's gonna hate watching them. Everyone's gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Hendrix, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Woodstock was amazing. Hello, hello, Twitcher. We've been going for 40 minutes. Just having a beer and having a bit of a discussion. We're talking about music at the moment. If you here's a question for you in the chat on Twitch. If you were to organise a music festival, who would be your three main artists that you'd want to have there? Yeah. Oh, fucking oath. We had a horror story here, dude. A couple of junkies, ice heads, so possibly the worst kind, the ones that are really violent and just do stupid stuff. Anyway, one of the group had a dog that was barking and carrying on, and they were all having a session, right? And they thought it would be a funny thing to chop this dog's head off just because it was barking and they were sick of it. And anyway, yeah, they just fucking just video recorded themselves all fucked up on ice, just mutilating this dog. And it's like, if I could have got my hands on him, I reckon I would have got him, even though they're ice heads, and ice heads quite often are very physically, like, I don't know, intimidating because they just go to that next level. I would have tried to smash them all in one hit. Like that is just, yeah, that's no good at all. I'm going well. Yourself? Whereabouts are you from? Yeah, for me, Led Zeppelin would have to be there. They're just such a rad band in their heyday, and I don't know. I think just they've got so much respect from other musicians, and it probably makes it too because I haven't seen them live myself. But yeah, Led Zeppelin in their heyday, maybe Queen, just because I feel like Queen would be for everyone. Like people would just love it, and just looking at footage of them live, it looks like they just killed it. I don't know. It's sort of hard though because I prefer other bands over Queen. Someone like Metallica would be phenomenal. Um, and then I sort of think of a new band, like someone I'd love to see that I haven't seen yet. So I think of like Sleep Token, which is weird because people are like, "Who's Sleep Token?" I was obviously a massive Silverchair fan, so it'd be great to see them back playing their old school stuff. Alice in Chains, though, I'm a massive Alice in Chains fan. When Lane Staley was still going before the heroin got him, yeah, it would be phenomenal to have them. And I think they've got a lot of respect. I feel like they're the sort of band that more people love than you think, especially like after he's died, sort of thing. But yeah, ACDC in their youth, fucking phenomenal. Oh, cool. Cheers. Much appreciated. Yeah, it would have been cool. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, who are you going to see tonight? Oh, going to see Queen. Oh, yeah, that's pretty massive. Who's their support act? Oh, just in excess. Fuck yeah. Savage Garden. Fuck yeah. They were good. Good duo. If they hate on you, if they hate on you in any way, Evie, and they don't like your dogs and all that shit, don't give them anything. They'd only be asking for lemons to benefit themselves. They wouldn't give a fuck about you. Unless you're talking of other neighbours, different neighbours to the ones you're talking about before. Dire Straits, Def Leppard, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Cool. Yeah, see, as a kid, I loved Nirvana, but as I've gotten older and wiser, I still like them, but I just think, as far as grunge music goes, I just enjoy Alice in Chains more. Like Alice in Chains harmonies are just fucking brilliant, and that's one thing I absolutely love with them and System of a Down. It's like two guys singing together with such unique but awesome voices. It's like it doesn't get any better. And then you've got like they're all awesome like musicians as well. So you've got this fucking rad dude on drums that's going nuts and like awesome guitar and bass riffs and yeah, like it's I don't know, there's just something about it. When you got real good harmonies in songs, it just makes it so good. Even Chili Peppers, they got awesome harmony. Yeah, Chris Cornell's one of my favourite rock singers. I actually preferred Audio Slave over Soundgarden. Audio Slave were fucking phenomenal. Oh, okay. Yeah, Powderfinger were awesome. I'm a big fan. I've seen them quite a few times. I remember when Silverchair and Powderfinger toured together. That was fucking unreal. Yeah. They come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's about Jerry the guitarist. It's about his dad. Yeah, it's fucking awesome song. They spit on me and my homeland. Oh, I just want to hear it now. We'll be playing it on Twitch, brother. We'll have to, yeah, definitely got to put it on. I'll put some Alice in Chains on over on Twitch. It's just such a good song. Yeah, they've come to snuff the rooster. Sign up, dude. It's quick and easy. I've had a few people do it already just to come and hang out. So all you got to do is just go to the Twitch website and just start a free account. That's all you need, and then you can just watch the streams. Just join in. Just make it the same as your YouTube, even if you don't use it. At least it's just there. So yeah, a few people have done it. Yeah, just because I said I'm doing Twitch streams, they've joined up, and it's quick as fuck. All you got to do is just put in your name and your email address and a few other things. I think. It's real quick. Nah, can't play it on here, dude. I'll get a copyright thing. Otherwise, I would. Nah, every time I play music on here, I get fucked over. So I've got to that stage now. I don't do it anymore because I don't want to. I don't want to harm the channel, my little baby that I'm growing. I've got to let the kid grow and nurture. Someone put my someone put my Twitch thing into the chat. So then if Yaska goes on there, he can click on it and it'll be easy. Yeah, it's like we were meant to be mid-20s to late 20s, like today and tomorrow. Sunshine, no rain. And like I went out there before and was wearing me socks and the fucking ground's drenched. It's been raining for the last few hours. You missed a question I asked, Robert. Oh, it would have been, the celebrity one. Yep. Where was it? There you go. So here's one for the chat and for myself. It's so hard because I think, as a human in general, you're probably gonna think of heroes of yours, but you're also gonna think of someone that you're like massively attracted to from the opposite sex. um, yes, whoever said Steve Irwin, that would be brilliant. I was a massive Shane Warne fan. Like growing up, he was one of my idols. I like even as he got older and his like lavish lifestyle of like just bloody sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and like traveling to all these destinations and that. Like, good on him, fucking legend. Always a good larrikin, and just a fella that I think genuinely friendly, but just didn't give a fuck what people thought. I just reckon he'd be awesome. I reckon he'd have great stories. Um, I reckon Will Ferrell would be awesome. It might sound like a weird one, but I don't know. I just think Will Ferrell would be one of those guys that would be genuinely funny, just anything he says or does. It'd be great to be like the one I always think about is when people ask, like, if you could have like 3 or 4 dinner guests, you try and think of someone that would have rad stories, someone that would be funny as fuck, and then like a chick that you find real attractive. Yeah, it's hard. But yeah, obviously massive fan of Shane Warne. So yeah, it'd be hard to top him. There's obviously musicians that I'm a huge fan of. See, like Lane Staley, I'd love to meet him and hear about his struggles with heroin and get him to teach me how to sing like him. Yeah, that's cool. There you go. So that's the Twitch account there. So Yasker, if you haven't gone on to Twitch and signed up, you might even be able to click on this link here and it might take you to my page and then make it an easy way for you to sign up. But it's easy as fuck, dude. Don't think it's hard. It's like there's nothing to it. I remember when I did it a couple of weeks ago, it took like probably a minute to do. And it's good to just have another outlet. So if you start doing your own streams, you can do what I do and stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Steve Irwin's fucking unreal. So they're the two Aussie icons that I really miss. If I could have like a dinner party and invite a couple of people, they're the two that I always think of. It's sort of hard with like, you know how you have like a celebrity crush? See, when Katy Perry first come on the scene, I was a massive fan of her. I just used to think she was like so attractive and awesome personality. And when she'd actually play guitar and sing, she was pretty talented. But then I don't know, just years sort of pass and it's like I sort of lost that attraction for it. I think it didn't help when she shaved her head and had the real short hair and I don't know, went through all the bullshit with Russell Brand and yeah. I mean at the moment probably Sydney Sweeney's the it girl. She seems like she's good value as well. Yeah, that's another one I've been told I need to join. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember when Casey Chambers and I don't think she's married to him anymore. They broke up, didn't they? The guy, he was a country singer as well. And they did an album together. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. It was still country music, but it sort of had a dark edge to it and like sort of slightly folky. What the fuck was his name? Shane Nicholson, that's it. Yeah, yeah, that was good. When they're not together anymore, are they? I'm pretty sure they broke up. He always looked like he was fucked. Like I don't know if he got into the gear, but he just always looked like he was just out of it. Real fucking cool. Yeah, that's the one. Smoke don't rise and fuel don't burn. Yeah, that's cool, that album. So they buried me down beneath the ground. Something and the rattling bone. It's got that sort of like twangy guitar. Yeah, Bruce Lee would be good. I don't know. Something about Muhammad Ali's probably just that too over the top confident. Like, don't get me wrong, love watching his stuff but yeah, it's like sometimes people are just too cocky, too over the top confident. You can't even have a proper conversation with them without them talking about themselves. Generally, they're not good listeners. They just want to talk the whole time. Yeah, John Lennon would be a good one. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Fuck yeah. One of the bands I listen to now, Southern River Band. They're from Perth. They're like classic Aussie rock, like pub rock sort of style music. And the lead dude, fucking phenomenal guitarist. He plays drums as well. Anyway, his main inspiration is AC/DC and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm like, that's pretty cool. Suppose we better wrap up this beer review. It's been going for an hour. We've just been talking about anything but. Yeah. At least we're in good spirits, people. And speaking of spirits, I'm going to indulge very shortly. Richie Valens. Fuck yeah. Oh, Donna. Yes. Yaska's on Twitch. Fuck yeah. I'll make sure we play Rooster early, bro. So yeah, I might wrap this up now and I'll set up a Twitch stream. Let's get into it, boys and girls. It'll be cool. Yeah. I knew a girl and Donna was her name. La Bamba's a great track. I love that movie, La Bamba. That was really, really well done, I reckon. Good old Dire Straits. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that in there as well. Scratching at my door. I'm glad you've joined, Yaska. You won't regret it, bro. So, I will set up a Twitch stream and it is currently 12:48. I'll set it for 1 o'clock, so it gives me like 10 minutes to get my drinks organised, go to the toilet, check on the dogs, whatever else. So see you legends over there in about 12 minutes' time. As far as this beer goes, thanks to Simon from Redwood Tasting Room for recommending it. It's a banger, like really good. I mean, everything I've had from Cellarmaker has been awesome, so I've been really happy with them. But the fact that this beer is quite old now and still drinking as well as it is, I'm going to give it I reckon a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, drinking it fresh, I probably could have given it a high score, like a higher score. But yeah, it might be drinking better now. So who knows? So I'm just rating it on me drinking it now and the enjoyment I'm having now. And yeah, so Salamaker's up out of Oakland, California. And this was their Wild Gooseberry Chase Nelson only hazy IPA. So yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in. And if you've got Twitch, come and hang with us over there. We're going to be on the drinks of all kinds and playing some tunes. Peace.